Hey there, friends, and welcome back to another 3-Minute Thoughts. My name is Derek, and in the next 3 minutes, we're going to take a look at 1 Chronicles chapters 26 through 29, and then flip to Psalm 127. These together are going to close out this loop in David's reign. These chapters are going to talk about legacy and leadership, focus on a heart that's been centered on God's presence and all about God's glory. All right, 1 Chronicles chapter 26. David assigns gatekeepers for the temple. Not just guards, but spiritual watchmen for sacred space. Every role, whether guarding a gate or managing treasure, is done by lot, highlighting God's sovereignty in these assignments. No job in God's kingdom is small when it's done faithfully, meaning even if you're a greeter or an usher or someone who cleans the building, all of it is something that has been requested by God, set apart by God in honoring to his name. 1 Chronicles chapter 27 is all about military and administrative leaders for the nation of Israel. This chapter is going to outline the monthly army divisions, tribal leaders, royal overseers, and advisors. It's going to show David's heart for order and stewardship. God's people weren't just spiritually strong, they were strategically organized. This is a reminder that God honors good leadership that blends faith with wisdom. This is a challenge we have in our modern context in the church world today. A lot of times we have a hard time combining the two, showing how faith and leadership can actually coincide with one another. David is a wonderful example of how organizational structure and strategic planning go perfectly hand in hand with an adherence to and a following of faith. 1 Chronicles chapter 28 is David publicly charging Solomon to build the temple, recounting how God chose him and then Solomon to carry out the mission. He hands Solomon the plans, detailed blueprints given by God. And then he tells Solomon in chapter 28, verse 20, "Be strong and courageous and do it. Do not be afraid, for the Lord God is with you." And then in chapter 29, David leads the people in a generous offering in the temple, giving out of his own wealth first, and the leaders follow. The people rejoice, and David prays a beautiful acknowledgement. "Yours, O Lord, is the greatness and the power and the glory. All that is in the heavens and in the earth is yours." David then dies, full of days, riches, and honor, having handed the throne and the vision to Solomon. Then as we close things out with Psalm 127, it says, "Unless the Lord builds the house, those who build it labor in vain." It's written by Solomon. This psalm is the perfect commentary on the transition between David and his son. It reminds us that all our effort is wasted unless it's rooted in God's provision and promise. That's it for today. Be well, friends.